I have better TT on my Google Chrome, but the only thing I use it for is Monka S. Well, yeah, no, that's fair. Monka S is a good emote. Like, it's so iconic that I don't even have Frankie Facey, but every time I see Monka S, I just know what you're saying. Like, ah, there it is. The wee frog is the froggy man's. Little tiny frog man is sweaty. Can frogs sweat? Like, can frogs actually sweat? All right, we're going on an adventure for answers. Can frogs sweat? Hello, we're all learning about frogs. I've decided that this is our destiny today. So what is the difference between frogs and toads? Toads are actually just a type of frog. All toads are frogs, but not all frogs are toads. Whoa! Frogs have poison glands in their skin and keep predators from eating them, and oftentimes produce a funny smell when handled. Hey yo, stinky frog check. All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. Yeah, I guess that's the situation. All toads are frogs, but not all frogs are toads. Gotcha. Sometimes frogs are that are called toads, but are technically frogs. This can be confusing, and there are frogs that have bumps on their skin and toads that have smooth skin. And there is the horny toad. Horny toad. There is the horny toad, which is not a frog or toad. It is actually a reptile. I'm sorry? Hold on. So this is the horny toad. It's actually a reptile. Okay, so it looks a lot like a bearded dragon. Do frogs breathe when they are hibernating? Okay. They do? Fake you. Do frogs sleep? Nobody really knows. What do you mean? What do you mean no one knows? At this point in time, there has been very little research in frog sleep patterns. It is known that they close their eyes, but not confirming brain scans have determined whether or not they actually have a true sleep period. So frogs are, so in theory, frogs are kind of like land sharks. We as a Twitch community needs to go and research on frogs and find some. We need to develop the frog research. Find a frog and love the frog. Give him a smooch and find frog information. How do frogs swallow? Frogs use their eyeballs to swallow. I'm sorry? Frogs eat their prey whole, and their eyeballs actually sink down into their mouth and push the food down into their throat. Frogs are fucking terrifying. Imagine if people did this. Like, you're just you're at a restaurant, someone's eating spaghetti, and they just swallow their spaghetti, and their eyes just sink into their skull, and then they just pop back out, or like somebody else is like eating a steak. They don't cut it up. They just put it all into their mouth. Their eyes sink into their skull, and then the steak is gone. Why do frogs eat their own skin? Frogs eat their own skin? What? Frogs actually push their shedding skin into their mouth and eat it. Frog? What the fuck's a frog? Do frogs have feelings? Together with the emotional fever exhibited by mammals and reptiles, but not by frogs or fish, would suggest that emotion emerged in evolutionary lineage between amphibians and reptiles. So they do have feelings. That's good to hear. Do frogs cry? Do frogs get lonely? What kills frogs instantly? A gun.